Digital storytelling is telling a story through technology.
Digital storytelling is like when you video something and like you're telling a story. Like when you're little, you always wanted to hear a story about a princess, so if there was a real princess, you would go to the princess, video her doing whatever it is that she does on a regular basis.
Digital storytelling to me is just telling a story through the lens.
Through the interviews, I've learned about the history of Third Ward and how all that pride and tradition, how somehow it's been lost. I don't know how, but they're still trying to figure that out. I've learned about the Alabama Gardens and how they are and how now they're, I guess you could say, falling, and we're trying to find a way to bring that back up.
In this program, I've learned how to, the beginning of editing of Final Cut Pro, we learned B-roll and A-roll. I personally like to do B-roll because that's what you expect to do behind the scenes, and you get everything off scenes. It's like the bloopers of a movie. That's what you can get, but you make the most fun out of it.
Number one, I've learned how to use a D300 camera. It's similar to this one, but it's a little different and it has more different operations to do. I've learned how to assemble different mics, such as the lavalier mic and the boom mic, and I didn't even know what those things were.
I would like to see stories that have to deal with the Third Ward area community, because when I'm in class, I don't know that much about the Third Ward area, but it's real nice to find out what the history that goes on around Third Ward and everything that deals with Third Ward, and because we learn stuff every day and it's very interesting.
I would like to see stories that pertain to Third Ward and how the environment has affected Third Ward and the history of it and how we can bring it back.
Many students in high school like to go to parties. So if you want to go to a party and you want to advertise it, you might want to take pictures of what the party is about, who it's about, anything else, and just promote it.
The Heart Project will help students in the future so much because, like me, if they are continuing to pursue photography or maybe interviewing or learning how to produce movies even, they could come here and learn how to do it hands-on before they actually get in the field.
I think this project will help students because it will give them a feel of what's actually going on and give them more information, detailed information, and tell them stuff that they probably never heard of their whole life, period.